さて一丁決めてくるか。楽しんでもらえたか。さて一丁決めてくるか。楽しんでもらえたか。さて一丁決めてくるか。楽しんでもらえたか。
I remembered to take the dust cover off this time. Isn't it always a beautiful occasion when Friday night, the song Friday Night, actually coexists with Friday? It's actually Friday night, guys. Well, not quite. It's like Friday evening, but close enough. It will be Friday night eventually. We'll get there. Let me just wrap this up nice and neatly. Okay. So, I don't remember what we were doing in the game last. I know we did the big main quest. This is like the extra case on the end. I just call it a quest. God save me. With Emma, which is basically bootleg Maya. There she is. Hey, Kyril, how's it going? Good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing today?
I was doing the fucking Valley Girl voice for her.
So she was like fucking talking like this.
But like, to do a Valley Girl voice, you have to sound sassy all the time, and I don't want to fucking make her sound like that 24/7. You're very welcome. We've spoken to her about everything. It's funny that, isn't it? I'm like, oh, I'll speak to her about everything and then I'll end the stream. But consequently, that means that when I start the stream again, I don't have any information to go on. So, yeah, detention center. It's a good place to start.
February 22nd, detention center, visitor's room.
I remembered to record the VOD this time. And I good. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She's gone quiet all of a sudden, as soon as we arrived.
God, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors.
This might be the... sorry, ma'am, it's just... your sister...
No excuses. Or did you want a raise this year?
Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Why, what beautiful bangs you have. They completely obscure your face. You a bit self-conscious or something?
Hi, Elena.
Funny.
I'm just gonna stick with this voice for the meantime.
I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing.
Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow, and you still don't have a defense attorney.
I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma.
Oh, there she is. Oh, she's beautiful.
Isn't that right, Mr. Right?
Hey, how do you know me?
Maya mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit.
I'm sorry. What exactly is it that you do?
My name is Lena Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district.
You're a prosecutor? Oh, okay. Into the void we go. 2 sisters, 1 a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lena, I mean, they're just like... Just like who? I can't possibly know.
Is something wrong, Mr. Wright?
Yes. You're confirming my suspicions of you being a bootleg Maya.
There's something you should know from the start.
Which is?
The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime.
Huh?
Wait, but the suspect is... me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright?
Well, why wouldn't you begin by telling me exactly what happened?
The crime took place yesterday, February 21st, at 5:15 p.m.
or a 5:15, as they say in the old Jolly Britland. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
My. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it?
What else can you say in this situation when you're the defense attorney? It's like they clearly have done it and you're like, well, shit. You're not making this easy for me, are you? The crime took place in an underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk? Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. Oh, that's just great. What do I do now? So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective.
A detective?
Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. Oh, nasty way to go. Nasty way to go, all right. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh.
What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean?
Well, it means... the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. So, I still don't quite understand how the legal system really works in terms of defense and prosecutors. Like, if your client literally tells you that they did it, like undisputably they did it, you still have to defend them, and you still have to pretend as if they didn't. That's my understanding of it. I'm sure you can, like, refuse, I guess, but, like, there's things with, like, confidentiality and whatnot. Like, if they tell you that they did it, they still have to defend you either way. It's like, well, shit, that's a bit of a fucking crooked system, isn't it? So, you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by the prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't.
Lena? What happened to your hand?
Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is.
Huh?
I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose.
How am I supposed to defend this? What do I do?
Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? So, seen any good movies lately? How about this weather, huh? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she?
Well, why not? I did drag him all the way from the office.
Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! Is it really worth me reaching over to the echo button just for that? I don't think it is. It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year, and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything.
Anything.
That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me?
Intellectually attracted, Lena was top of her class in school.
I was the best there was. Oh, sorry. Just intrusive thoughts of you guys like scissoring or something.
I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way.
Yeah, nobody asked you. Fuck off. Nobody cares. Sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Look at her fucking smug ass. Stop. Well, Mr. Wright. Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say, there's no way you can take this case. None. You missed the notification. You're not that late though. You haven't missed much. How's it going, Dasamuka?
But Lena.
She sounds so fucking whiny. I don't know what else. I don't know what other voice to do. I kind of want to just do Maya's voice, because then it's like, you know, what's the word? Hammering home the fact that she is basically just bootleg Maya. Your memory.
Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself.
Huh?
I know you didn't do it, Lena, I know. So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lena.
Slight shock. I'm sorry, this is supposed to be an emotional moment, but the way she just like turns around, she's sitting on her chair like fucking cowboy style. Just imagine her just sitting in her chair backwards, legs like completely spread open to accommodate for the back of the chair. Mr. Wright? Yes? What? He was still thinking about the lesbian stuff. I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed. After all, the case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. I literally just told you I did it, you fucking idiot. Lena has confessed to the crime, yes. Something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. Emma did it. There's something else going on here, and I'm gonna find out what.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
Huh? About what?
My sister, she's not always like that, you know.
You mean not a stuck-up bitch? I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. It is awfully strange.
She's changed a lot.
What, in like the 2 days that you've seen her?
She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her.
I see. Sorry, but I'm having a hard time imagining that. What happened to her?
I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... well, maybe not.
It's like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we?
Okay.
The way she said it, it's almost in like the cadence of a sneeze.
Okay. Achoo! Okay!
Can't remember where we ended last time. We ended directly at the beginning of this case, which is her sister apparently stabbed someone, and that's it. She's admitting it to being guilty. I like her pins. One with like the large dislocated jaw. It's pretty great. And the 2 constipated ones. How can you describe that other than constipated? That's what it looks like. Sorry, my nose is blocking up. Every fucking time I stream, it's like, hey, I heard you like sounding insanely fucking nasally. You like that, dude? That's pretty great.
February 22nd, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot.
So this is the lot where it all happened.
Looks like they're still investigating.
Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this.
Hey everyone, keep up the good work!
Hey, what are you thinking?
Now they're going to be my coworkers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello.
Actually, there is. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to be examine crime scenes. I'm trying not to stand out too much here, see? Hey there, mystery. I hate the mystery voices. I don't. You spectin to go unnoticed here? Oh, is it the?
Hey there, you expecting to go unnoticed here, partner?
Partner?
Yeah! Yeah, boy.
What do we have here? Looks like a Bambino got lost from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner.
Mr. Marshall!
Marshall? Looks more like a sheriff to me.
Looky here, Bambino. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see?
Strike?
This is our claim, our territory, with a mother load of evidence. Evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner.
My southern accent is leaving something to be desired.
You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You want to?
What's this guy talking about?
You head home now. Happy trails, Bambino.
Maybe I'll get rid of the grizzle. That'll help with my throat. Was that, hombre a friend of yours? Fucking hombre. Dude, you're my fucking hombre, dude.
Kind of, sort of. Yeah, he's a detective.
Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems? I like how Phoenix's, I'm doing Phoenix's voice, his like internal monologue is always like more exacerbated than him. Usually when he talks, he's like this. But when his internal monologue talks, it's like this! What the fuck is going on? I need help! Wallet. What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer.
Wait! What are you doing, Mr. Wright?
What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police.
I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket.
That's scientific. Sounds like theft to me. Hastily stuffed into pocket.
I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick. I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay?
By the way her eyes are sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this.
Okay, now, look at the court record.
Yes, I do that.
You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides.
Way to fucking introduce a new mechanic in the last case of the fucking game.
Now, let's start examining from every angle.
Whoa! Whoa! 3D! It's 3D, guys. Whoa. Whoa. This ain't your dad's 3D. This is advanced 3D modeling right here. Holy shit. What?
Oh, look! I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out with the
Well, I'm using a controller, but X maybe? X. Ooh, this is an ID card. And apparently I forgot my glasses because it's blurry as fuck. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID, hash. How do you say that? Pound sign, 5842189.
See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful?
We opened a wallet. I guess. No, I don't see what science has to do with it. Opening a wallet is apparently a fucking forensics operation to her.
Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find.
I guess I gotta be on my toes from now on. As far as I know, the 5th case was added much later. What do you mean? Was it added in like the remastered version? Ooh. I can't imagine they had a DLC case on the DS.
Examine camera. Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is about.
Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly.
The sheriff!
Like I said before, this here's our claim. You'd best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet.
Is that a fucking threat? Ah! Scary!
Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car?
Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh?
Please!
No problem, partner. About time for victuals anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prosecutor's office. Might just find you a curvasa.
Curvasa? I feel like I've heard that word, but I have no idea what it is. Prosecutor's prospect. Oh, he said prospectors. Prospector's office? Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter?
Note to self, look up Vittles Saloon Curvis.
I like that face. I'm gonna take some screenshots. Fuck, no. I'll just take it from the VOD, whatever. That's a good, it's not a smug face, it's a very observant face. Maybe we should check out the room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. See, he's got me fucking saying it now. He's got me saying fucking prospector.
Yeah, in any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like. Just keep your paws off our claim.
Sorry, struggled there. Brain went poop. Right, great. Cool.
Great! Now there's just some clues around, now there are some clues around here, Mr. Right.
Excuse me.
It's not him, is it? Were you two all set?
Us?
Who's this? Oh, that's... What's this? She couldn't be.
You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene.
But isn't it beautiful?
Hello, half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir?
Yes? Sorry, what? Like to imagine Phoenix is just like perpetually nervous around women. And he's fine around these teenage girls apparently. He's absolutely fine. But the moment he's around like attractive women, he just fucking freaks out.
Some good crunchy goodness coming at you.
Thanks. Interesting way of doing business.
This area is off limits to anyone without clearance. Especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over.
Cough-up queen? That's not a very flattering nickname. Cough-up... Huh?
You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes. You might say, yes,
all the sordid secrets.
Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you?
How rude. Why are all the beautiful women in this game just like sassy as fuck and always looking down on you? Like their internal monologue is always just
pathetic. You disgusting piece of shit. I look down on you.
I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective.
What?
A witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
Their voices are just the same. I can't. There's only so many female voices I can do.
I mean, you're the witness my sister was talking about?
Please. No. Please, cough up, Queen. Tell us what happened.
The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels.
Yes, ma'am.
Yipes, she means it.
I don't want to talk to you. I want to slide back over to the right. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Chris. Oh, we just can't now, I guess. Okay.
Aha! A ladder!
That's a step ladder. No, not this again. Not this again.
What's the difference in scientific terms, please?
Scientific, huh?
Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright.
This all seems horribly familiar somehow. Told you, bootleg Maya.
Here, a phone! Let's see if it works!
This is gonna be a bit of a pain in the ass when in the next game they show up together. I'm sure they will. They'll show up together and they'll have the same fucking voice. And I'll be up shit creek without a paddle. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. This stream's sick as hell. You know, in stream health terms, that would mean that I was dropping a lot of frames. Because that's how they determine it. They say your stream health is good. As opposed to sick, I guess. Hello, Stormy. How's it going, friend?
I can't hear anything! My ears! No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure.
What is she babbling about?
Hey, what did you just say?
See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. So are the quotations... Is that his internal monologue or whispering? Because whispering is different. I thought it had a different like quotation. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water.
It's heavy. I can't even budge it.
The drum over here is on its side.
Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout.
I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested.
What? I'm not suspicious. suspicious?
You are kind of.
This wall is in our way.
Good job using your eyes. It's got a faucet for what?
Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade hiding the truth. This isn't a wall, but a water tank.
I fail to see how it makes any difference either way. Door.
Look, a door! This must mean something. God, it's so fucking meta.
I'm not sure the doors mean anything.
No, it won't open. A mysterious lock.
I had to get the Chinibyo fucking child to work with. I fail to see what's mysterious about it.
Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more.
She might be right, honestly. Phoenix is a bit of a miserable cunt sometimes. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? He's definitely lost his, childlike wonder.
Look, a stylish glass wall room. Very nice.
You can see the whole parking lot from in there.
It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe.
Huh?
Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later.
I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard office. Genuine shock.
What? What do you mean? You know, I scored 97 on my science test the other day.
Too bad they don't have a test for common sense. Oh, got him. Also, let me do something a second. I was gonna add, alright. Did that work? Did that, oh. I don't know if that worked or not. Okay, so I turned the gain up on the stream. Wait, okay, I turned it up ever so slightly. Right, so I turned the gain up on the stream. That probably hopefully it won't like clip or anything. I don't think that's how it works. But it just means that you shouldn't have to turn up the volume slider quite as much. Because I noticed that you have to turn up my volume slider a little more than other people's streams, so I thought I'd be nice and I'd turn it up for you guys. Just because I got an A in Mandarin class doesn't mean I know. I mean, it really should mean that. Otherwise, the education system is extremely flawed.
This is where the cars leave the lot.
The arrow on the ground makes it look more like an entrance.
What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit.
Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose.
The theory of relativity.
I fucking hate you. What?
I gotta write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know, was Mr. Relativity German or was he? What the fuck is?
There's no Mr. Relativity. Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? Isn't it fucking Einstein that came up with the theory of relativity? Right? I'm sure it was. He came up with a lot of shit in his time.
Somehow I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon.
Destiny? Was yesterday special for some reason?
You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of iniquity. Evil ones? Prosecutors. They have no qualms at all about blackening the names of innocents. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all.
They gave me an award for King of Prosecutors. Oh, they gave that. I was gonna say, it wouldn't make much sense if they were giving the award to her, would it? They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce!
So, she's saying there was some sort of prosecutor's convention yesterday?
I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul.
Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil?
Young miss, shut your fucking cake. Mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen. She just spits at a giant fucking hairball in my face. Sorry.
Ew!
The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all.
Really?
Really what? I'm totally confused.
One thing's clear. This lunch lady has a thing about prosecutors.
Right. What you witnessed. So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Starr? It was a fantastic spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lena Sky wield that knife so... Hold on. I'm good. Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see.
You mean you saw the very moment of the crime?
The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut rings in my ears. What a poet. Beautiful. Have you ever thought about getting published? You ever thought about publishing your own book of poetry? That's lovely. And the rhythmic beat of Lena Sky's knife. Wait a second. You know Lena Sky? Of course. It's quite a feat at becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder?
She always travels light.
Why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name?
Why? That's how she keeps evidence safe. She eats. Yeah, because it's like partially digested, so they can't really glean anything from it.
Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star?
I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the boxed lunches are a hit here.
Why not make the lunches here rather than import them?
Did you say something?
No.
Only true connoisseurs can understand. Stop offering me food. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's trilobite lunch set.
Never mind. You win.
I don't even want to appreciate the part. I don't even want to appreciate part of Fuck it. I tried. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office.
Your boyfriend? You mean you're not single? Fuck. Rats. I thought I was for shot there.
See the security room over there?
The glass-walled booth?
I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him.
Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance.
Well, you can't just take time off your job. to go see your significant other in the middle of the day, you'll get fired.
So to scientifically analyze their data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here.
Useful analysis. Not. Did you have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some, passive aggressiveness.
Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, and the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder.
In the chowder. I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past.
That'd be a sure case of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking, cough up queen.
Get me my chowder. Give me my... I want some crab chowder.
I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Alright, well, that's all we can say. We can present her with the thing. About this card.
Hmm? Lunchland vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially not a card belonging to someone else.
No, this isn't a credit card. It's an ID card. It belongs to a detective.
And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady. Why? That's like showing a fine honeyed ham to a detective.
Why do I always feel like I'm being mocked? Because you are. Because you are, my dear friend. Fortunately, not many people like you, it seems.
It's a faucet or a tap, as they call it over here.
Well, we're done here. Oh, High Prosecutor's Office.
February 22nd, High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202.
This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really.
You fucking...
One of these days, Emma. One of these days.
Thanks.
Look! There's a trophy or something here.
A trophy? What, that shield?
It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must really be a really stuck-up jerk.
Phoenix Wright.
It's fucking Edgeworth, isn't it?
I never tire of prying into... You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you?
I'm going to assume it's him. That voice!
Hey, there he is.
Long time no see, Edgeworth.
Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth!
You know him from somewhere?
Of course! I'm his biggest fan!
You just called him a jerk.
My sister introduced us once, and...
Right, her sister is the chief prosecutor after all.
Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk.
No, did I? No, sorry. It was just, Mr. Wright here,
Hey, don't blame me!
We're just here to investigate a murder case.
Murder?
A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot.
You mean my car?
It's his car. It's his car, isn't it?
That would be my car. What of it?
I can fucking tell.
What? Yeah, your car.
I've never played this before, I promise. I'll say one thing, she certainly can't scream. Alright, the case. So the body was found in your car?
Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, didn't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less.
No, we don't think you did it. it was my sister who stabbed him. Supposedly. Oh, wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean, sorry.
Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister then?
Yes, sir, Emma Sky. It's nice to meet you again.
Now that didn't sound forced at all.
Ah, now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt.
I can understand. Wait, what did you say?
Lena Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow.
You? Mr. Edgeworth?
He's like the fucking villain who gets foiled by the Scooby Gang. Except he's not a villain, he's a nice guy though. He's actually quite nice.
To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all.
What do you mean?
Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? About the barnyard animals? Very unsavory stuff.
Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it.
Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm responsible for the current situation.
What? That's crazy!
Humph. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop.
But...
Some of them even go as far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny.
Toys? That bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one.
Chief Prosecutor Sky. Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case.
That's right, I remember.
2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet.
Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken.
Mistaken? Why?
Cause the body was in his car, you dumbass.
I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you.
Then, why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife.
What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? Okay, maybe you did do it. I'm gonna step out of the room now. I'm scared of you.
To be specific, it was the knife I kept in the toolbox in the trunk of my car.
Why did you have... What? Why do you need a... What? Why would you keep a knife in a toolbox? Edgeworth?
What?
Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can't you take a joke?
You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright.
I could imagine like a box cutter sort of knife, or like a little knife, you know, one that you like not flip up. You know what I'm talking about, like a corner, like a box knife. Basically what I'm saying. Examine. I've been wondering, what the heck is that? In case you need to cut to the chase. Got him.
It has a big K on it.
Good, very good. Did you use your glasses for that one? prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy.
King of prosecutors?
It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So that K, that's...
K stands for king.
Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing.
King of prosecutors. Kind of like employee of the month, only better.
Oh, we got more to say about it, really?
So that's the King of prosecutors shield, huh?
Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud to be the King of Prosecutors.
Congratulations, King of prosecutors.
Please, stop saying that. That still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of the shield broken off? Steel Samurai.
My, what an amazing boutique. Just...
Bouquet, sorry. Boutique?
Bouquet just right for Mr. Edgeworth.
No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead. Wendy. Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before. Have I? I don't remember it.
And beside it, a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one.
Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy.
Wendy, is she Edgeworth's fiance?
Wendy, old bag! Yeah, she fucking loves fucking Edgeworth, doesn't she? I forgot about that. I don't think so. It's the old bag. Wendy old bag. A work desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect.
What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection.
What? What about Gumshoe? Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Is he gonna burst in?
Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir.
Don't, he'll sue you. He has the means. He's the King of Prosecutors. He's the
King. He's the King of Prosecutors.
Hey, a chessboard.
I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like Blue's in a bit of a tight spot.
The Red Knights have surrounded the Blue Pawn.
Huh?
Those horses are mounted horses. Their shields have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must have been an avid chess player. Oh, what's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Edges. Surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. Little allegory. Allegory? Is that the right word?
Whoa, these are all case files?
Sorry. Okay.
They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder.
Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights.
He must have someone get them for him.
Or he has like a grabber thing. Why does he... You got a crush on Gumshoe or something, Phoenix? Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe?
He must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool.
You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. Alright.
Oh, cute. What a pretty tea set.
I go more for the instant tea bags myself.
Amazing. The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves.
You're lagging. Well, at least the stream's not dropping frames. Thank God for that. Whenever somebody says they're lagging, it makes me immediately fucking panic and think, oh fuck. Am I dropping fucking frames? Hey, Low Quake! Thank you for the raid, my friend. How's it going? How was your stream?
They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction.
Concoction. There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. How's it going, my dude? What were you playing? Tell me, I must know.
Wow! What a view! It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor.
I guess you would feel important. Danganronpa. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I've never played those games either, but I kind of want to play them too. After getting into these games, and I'm fairly certain well, they're not. I don't think they're amazingly similar to Ace Attorney, but they share the same elements. It's like a mystery sort of case thing. I don't know.
Were you to jump out of this window, the time until impact with the ground would be... Got it! Approximately 3.23 seconds.
That's handy to know. I think I'll fucking jump out right now. Low Quake, my friend. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. How much more stuff in this room is there to comment on, really? You can custom... Yes, you can. If you scroll down, there's a little browser extension thing. Browser thing, I don't know. Little thing, you can customize dog. If you're a follower. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket.
Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it. Steam avatar, no, stream avatars. Rookie mistake.
I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture.
She's getting way too excited about this. Alright. We gotta comment on the couch, obviously.
Mr. Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa.
Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap.
I bet he pores over his case files here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow.
I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working.
I bet in the morning he has sofa hair and a little creases in his cheek from the seams. He's so cool.
Sofa hair is cool? Alright, my dude, enjoy your look. Is that everything? What, you want to talk about the fucking fixtures? Chair? No. Laptop? No. Okay, I think we're good. Let's talk to... Oh no, we've already spoken to him about everything. I guess we'll show him the card. Because that's all we have. Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this.
Mr. Wright!
Huh? What?
Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh! He'll take it for sure, won't he?
I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth.
Alright, Nara, my dude. Thanks for jumping over on the raid.
But then my sister would be found guilty.
If she sighs any deeper, I'm gonna start getting depressed. I guess I can ask you about the... No? Okay, well, yeah, sorry. No, with Edgeworth, it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm fighting against him. Why the fuck am I showing him evidence? Fucking dumbass. Star 90,000. Thank you for the follow, my friend. 90,000. It is 90,000, right? Let me do the old squint. How many zeros is that? I don't fucking know. What do you think of this? What do you think of this? Shove the knife in her face. What do you think of that, huh? Could you take a look at this? Horian, thank you for the follow, my friend.
You!
Yes?
You said you wanted some hot tea, right?
No, but thanks. She didn't even look at me. Horian? I don't know, I'll just say it in every conceivable way. And hopefully I'll, come across the right one.
You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get... You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get rich flavor like this. We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing. I knew it! So that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite!
The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time. She's not gonna fucking tell me anything, is she? Could you take a look at this?
You...
Yeah, no, okay. So, she's just ignoring me. Can't ask you about anything. Is it nicely done? I think I did a very poor job, to be honest. Oh, she's not here. Oh, what the fuck do we do now? I've showed everybody everything. I presented you that, yep. Can I talk to him more about this? Okay. So basically, this says you were the best of the best last year, huh?
You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty.
Huh? Why's that?
I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield.
The police department?
Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you?
Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah.
I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken?
What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about.
Oh, right.
He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse.
Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office.
Maybe we should ask him more about, yesterday?
Maybe. New in this channel? Hell yeah. I mean, hopefully that distinguishes me a little bit from other people. Hey, Ed, how's it going, my dude? How's it hanging? Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder?
Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office.
Are you a clean freak?
Cleaning day?
Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases.
Oh no, that's not what I thought it was. I thought everybody would go around with, like, you know, dust rags, feather dusters, just having a little spring cleaning, you know? A little to the left. Very nice. Hey, Chessette, how's it going, my friend?
Working with the police department, we sort and file... Oh, I already did that. We call it evidence transferal.
Wiping your hands of all cases, in other words.
Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department.
Oh yeah, did you get my whisper I sent you, Chessette, by the way?
There was an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors.
I was wondering whether it went through or not, or whether you had them on private or something. I don't know.
And that's when you got the shield? I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12.
That's very precise.
People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright.
No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence.
Oh, he's got a parking stub. Very nice.
This is the parking stub from the underground lot. Murder took place around 5:15.
So the murder happened right after you got back.
What, right? I'd appreciate it if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere.
Who's this?
Who the fuck is this guy? Excuse me, but this is Mr. Edgeworth. Is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises?
I'm Edgeworth. What is it?
I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. You've got a report, sir.
Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all.
Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir.
I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow.
Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it?
I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated.
Sir, I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars in your arrangement with us.
Give me your name!
Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins.
I hope that he hasn't got much dialogue, because
If he's fucking shouting all the time.
Right, Officer Meekins, take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month.
But sir, I didn't know.
Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains and good luck.
that was a bit savage.
Right.
Yes, sir. God, you caught me off guard.
As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now.
Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright.
The victim was a detective from the same department as the patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there.
Thanks.
He seems to have finally calmed down at least.
Cool. So we actually get to go somewhere else now. Thank you.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
I love screaming. I don't love screaming because it just means that my fucking throat hurts, man. I do actually like screaming a lot. I just don't like to be an inconvenience to other people. Apollo Justice. I did Apollo's voice in a fucking comedy thing that never happened before. That was like my only exposure to Ace Attorney beforehand. I did this thing called Everybody Hates Apollo.
It was just Apollo talking like this a lot. He's like, what the fuck is going on? Why does everybody hate me?
Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office?
That beats me. Took him almost 30 minutes by taxi. Traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? And I've only been to the criminal affairs next door. Hmm? Hold on. What's that?
Apollo is like the younger version of Phoenix that nobody really liked that much, apparently. I didn't have any experience with him, so I didn't know anything about him.
Disturbing. Why does it? Why does it
Undulate like that?
Oh, wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot.
Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow.
Forget the Blue Badger. Who's that next to him?
Someone appears to be dancing with the blue badger.
I want to see that.
Uh-oh, he noticed me. He sure is running over here fast.
It's Gumshoe.
Hey, pal! What are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe.
Specifically, why were you dancing over there?
What? Oh, well.
Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information.
Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal.
Yeah, really, surely. You got a lot of dancing to do.
I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You'd better not agree to defend the suspect in this case.
Why not?
Huh? Oh, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office, and she killed him.
But what if she's not telling the truth?
Yes, well, no, come on, pal, there's plenty of evidence against her.
But what if the evidence was faked?
Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Who the fuck is this new girl? I don't like her. She keeps butting in. It's very annoying.
Me?
Why is this little girl so peeved at me?
He basically said the exact same thing. She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lena Sky's sister.
Oh, the chief prosecutor's little sister.
Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically.
Is this your new child slave? Pretty much.
Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked.
Huh?
It's a sensitive issue with us these days.
You see.
So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
He's a fucking detective. What do you think he's doing here?
Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs.
Yeah, they just have this. Because, for obvious reasons, my female voice repertoire is somewhat limited compared to my male. So, it's quite hard to distinguish them from each other. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time?
What do you mean this time?
And what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true. We never had the chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of you?
I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd?
So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger dance down pat.
Isn't there anything else you could be doing?
No. The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. An officer marshal was assigned to the underground parking lot. Oh, my voice, help.
Officer Marshall?
Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy.
A patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal.
I know, it's a travesty, isn't it? What does the world come to? Should I show him this? Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this?
Yeehaw.
He's basically Gumshoe with a southern accent and less grizzle.
Hey, pal. This is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time.
Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot.
Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. My mistake.
But didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs?
Whoa, now I remember. Bruce Goodman. He's the victim.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe?
Apparently not. Oh, we have to ask him. So, this ID card belonged to the victim?
He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman.
Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it?
Bruce Good.
He's Batman. I'm Batman. Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago.
Evidence transferal? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too.
I can do it pretty good. Show to Christian Bale. Batman voice.
How he did that for so fucking long. I imagine he had like fucking... He was just like squirting honey down his throat constantly.
I want to know where she is. Tell me right now. Swear to me!
But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
That's the thing. It's hard to say this, but... Word is the chief prosecutor Sky called him out there, to the parking lot.
And Lena's confessing as much. I gotta show him something else, I guess.
The murder weapon?
Oh, what the fuck? Why did it come up with a parking stub for a second? Showed the wrong evidence.
Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car. Stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing?
Lena backwards is anal. It is. It is.
Wait, I didn't mean... I mean, sure, of course somebody else really did it. Someone who must have, Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth.
The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened?
We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. How? How?
Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday.
Were you at the awards ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Sorry. Burp in his face.
Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself.
Ah, congratulations.
I was wondering, why is the award a shield?
And why is it broken? Yeah, surely it should be like a spear, right? If he's a prosecutor.
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later.
Apparently he's forgotten.
But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office.
Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors. Alright. This is the last thing we got. Oh. Okay. Well, oh. Oh, that's why it came up with the stub thing. Right. Because it was showing both of them. Oh, I can look at all of them in 3D now. Although that does give the weird illusion where, like, for a second it gave the weird illusion where it could have been turning right or it could have been turning left. No, wait. You gotta do the weird, like, Skyrim thing where you, like... there we go. Gotta get it upright. Oh, oh, oh. Which way is it turning? We'll never know. Could be turning left, could be turning right. Ah, my brain. Top-notch illusion. Now you have to watch that movie, Batman Ninja movie. Is that like a Lego movie? Or are you talking about Batman Begins, where he is actually a ninja for like the first hour and a half?
He's in a tough spot again.
Again? Huh? Did you forget, Phoenix?
Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond.
CGI, interesting.
But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent.
Listen, pal. there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with the witnesses. Nothing outright, but they were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious.
I had no idea he was under the gun.
Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor's position himself. No.
What?
But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this all for us.
What a good lad. Now what?
What do we do?
Can we go to the detention center? Will she talk to us? No. Oh, we gotta talk to Edgeworth more, don't we? He's not here. Good, great. Fantastic. Maybe there is something more here. Examine the outside.
I was wondering about that.
What, the dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece.
Yes. You made this, Detective Gumshoe?
The chief threw together some designs and I just did my things, pal. I just did my thing, pal.
Nice work.
It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the battery dies.
Poor Blue Badger, fated to dance until he drops.
Good, I'm glad that's part of evidence.
And that's all I know about that. That's all I know about the Blue Badger. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you.
Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is... What was his name? The guy in the parking lot.
That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the chief of police.
Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something?
Ah, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA.
For a moment there, I wasn't sure.
Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Probably.
I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere.
Just act like you're supposed to be there and nobody will look at you twice, pal.
Ignore me, I'm fine. Don't worry, it's fine. It's perfectly natural. It happens every day. West LA is bougie as fuck. Haven't you heard? West LA is the new Texas. Ah! Right. Where is he? February 27th, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot, blah 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 blah. Looks like the investigation is still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. I don't know who this is, so I don't know. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Wait. I will... I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, it's her. Okay.
Oh, still here? Hello. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too.
What happened to the security guard? She's two-timing. She's a two-timing buckaroo.
Hey, what's wrong, Bambino? Bambina. You're looking like a doggy that's lost his herd.
Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. He's literally trimming his beard with a fucking knife. Against the grain, no less. It's risky business. You're asking for fucking, what are they called? Something hairs? The ones that get stuck under your skin and destroy you mentally? Let's talk to him.
There's something I wanted to ask you.
The scene of the crime. A cold grave for men who've lost their dreams. Me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment.
He's asleep.
Well, should we show this hopeless case to something to catch his interest? Blah blah blah. I don't know what that fucking said.
There's something I wanted to ask you.
Oh, okay, right. So that was a non-answer. I understand. This one. Would you mind reading this for me?
What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right into the spittoon.
It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate?
Gumshoe? Oh, that old cow dog.
Cow dog? You mean corn dog?
He holding a birthday party or something?
Huh?
Look, where it should say a letter of introduction, it says invitation.
Ah, I think he just miswrote it.
Wait, why am I getting all defensive here?
No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Guess I'd better let you in then.
Thank you, Officer Marshall.
Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me.
Hey, wait a sec. Is there a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher?
Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny.
Note to self, police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
I say I won't be needing this anymore. A fucking hootenanny. Hootenanny sounds like a good time. I wish that was still a word that was in general circulation.
Yeehaw! Let's have a fucking hootenanny. What do you think of this, partner?
Alright, comprende, count to 3.
Huh?
You gotta do that if you're gonna draw evidence on someone. That's what we do in Texas.
Remind me never to visit Texas. You said he was from fucking West LA, didn't he? Not fucking Texas. Alright, I'm just gonna... I'll talk to him first. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim?
Good men always die young. Remember that, partner.
Could you be a little more specific?
Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right?
Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling the smiling Madonna told me at the tale.
I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Starr.
One stab to the chest. A fine piece of work.
It wasn't to the chest, though. It was the stomach. She said it was the stomach. Are we gonna use that against her? Have I already figured it out? She said it was one stab to the stomach, he says to the chest. Those are different regions.
This here's the autopsy report. Arigato.
Was my sister involved with the victim in any way?
Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Gumshoe had nothing in common at all.
Nothing in common?
They apparently worked together on a case a few years back.
So there's no motive.
Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor.
But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot.
So it seems. Like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. It's high noon.
I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective?
You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas.
Huh?
I was one of them fancy shoe detectives. Till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth.
Oh, really? Now he tells me.
But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene?
Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina?
So, why are you in charge?
No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime.
That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least.
He's nothing but a sad old cow dog. Can't find his tail.
This flask is filled with liquor or Gatorade. Piss. Good old fashioned Girardi. But Girardi?
Maybe it's because he runs out with that Edgeworth, eh?
Edgeworth?
That cow dog's been...
I hate this cow dog. The fuck sort of expression is cow dog? I've never heard that before.
That cow dog's been kicking out of this cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just, he don't realize it yet.
Detective Gumshoe? Kicked out of the investigation? That sucks. Very unfortunate. Alright, well, let's have a look around. Car. This appears to be the car where the body was found. Looks like the lock on the trunk is busted.
The crime took place in the underground parking lot of the
What was her voice again?
The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Quite a luxury car. It just screams I have money to burn.
Yeah. Prosecutors get the big bucks. And defense attorneys don't? Why? Oh, no, fuck's sake. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you. What's this? Looks like a note of some sort.
Look, something's written on it.
6-75? You're right, let's see. Oh, S. That could have been on 5. 6-7S 12-2.
There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman.
Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed.
Well, so, what does it mean, Mr. Wright?
Well, you tell me, aren't you supposed to fucking... You're the fucking forensic scientist to be, aren't you? How am I supposed to know?
Note to self, for deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright.
I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. I need to pee real bad. Wow, that is some chalk outline. They managed to hover it in midair between the car and the pavement. How did they do that? It's impressive. Oh, it's rope? Is it rope? Okay.
This rope, is it?
Yep. They laid it in the outline of the victim's body.
So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him.
You've got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. Camera. I want the camera. Oh, it's a cell phone. Okay. This looks like a cell phone.
Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to.
What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Yeah, of course. Obviously. Give me a book series of Hank the Cowboy. Then it said a cow dog is most closely related to working dogs on the ranch. I see. Right, let's check it out. 3D analysis. Oh, it's doing this for me. Okay. Take the reins. Ah, 3 dimensions. Oh, it's so beautiful. Can I open it? Please?
Ah, look, a volume slider.
Ah!
His phone's still on the redial screen.
Redial.
Mr. Right? Most phones keep a record of all calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last numbers you called.
Do you really need a big blue button like that? Specifically for redials?
Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about that.
Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation. Fucking boomers, you know?
Whatever, let's check this phone out. I'm checking. Press the on button, please. Now to see who the owner of this phone called last.
Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first. He just pushes the button.
Fucking Ace Attorney theme? It is, isn't it?
Hey, that song, I know that.
Oh no, it's the Steel Samurai song. Right?
Hey, what's going on over here?
No, we were just having a jam session. Don't mind us. Having a jam to this fucking banger of a MIDI.
I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you?
Well, yeah.
Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there.
Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prosecutor Sky.
What? It's my sister's.
When you know what your sister's phone looks like?
She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody, right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this.
Who did she call?
No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ring tunes.
Oh, that. I'm sorry, that was my phone.
What? Your phone?
Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. Wrong number.
I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner.
They shoot you for fucking anything in Texas, apparently. Uh-oh, I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Perfect. Is there anything else? A?
A block. This area is reserved for prosecutors.
Defense attorneys are relegated to B block.
I dream of the day when I'll be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright.
What? I'm not planning on giving up my job at that soon. What, you think he's gonna be selling fucking burgers in the parking lot? Oh, there's B block. B block is through there. That's where visitors park.
I can see the lunch line car from over there, far in the distance.
Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. I can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy-looking steak. That's a bit fucked, isn't it? That's a bit fucked up. That's cannibalism.
Doesn't that strike you as a little
Exactly. Just don't think too deeply about it and you'll be fine. Imagine at the front of a restaurant, you got a guy fucking a knife and fork in hand, he's digging into just a fucking severed foot. Ugh, only the prime cuts. We got only the prime cuts here. I think that's everything. We've looked at everything, I think. We got this Wild West music going on now. Does he follow us? No, he doesn't. Okay. Alright, well, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick, because I'm fucking dying. I will be back momentarily.
さて、一丁決めてくるか。楽しんでもらえたか。さて、一丁決めてくるか。
I've returned. You know you've held it in for too long when it like takes you a couple seconds to go? You're like, it's okay, it's safe, you can go now. I need to stop doing that. Otherwise I'll be like pissing myself by the time I'm 40 or something. Sunny Moo, thank you for the follow, my friend. Oh god, okay. Lena Sky.
So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister.
Also, I always feel like more rejuvenated when I come back from the bathroom. My energy spikes back up. Sunny Moo, by the way, if you would like to, you have a little dog at the bottom of your screen that you could customize if you scroll down, if you're watching on a browser. Might be able to do it on mobile too, maybe. I don't know. I don't know anything about my stream. I don't fucking know anything.
So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister.
That's correct. But there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prosecutors,
The prospect. Stop fucking saying prospector.
And the prospectors tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences.
Officer Marshall.
Yeah, Bambina.
How can you say that? You and my sister, you were...
Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about?
I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office.
Dry wind or ill will. Someone's up to something here. But who? Office atmosphere.
Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now.
I can't get this accent down at all. Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean?
He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable it is. Unbeatable that is, until he met you.
But rumors are just rumors, aren't they?
It is. See, I don't want to lean too far into it.
I don't want to go like all the way down here. I don't want to fucking...
I'm trying to be a little bit subtle about it.
These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them.
If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one reason. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say.
See, I don't want to... One person? Who?
Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Lena Sky. You want a hamburger with that?
What? My sister?
Edgeworth couldn't rustle up all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load them with deals.
What, you're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials?
Hamburger. Hamburger.
Give me a hamburger, please.
When there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old-timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it.
Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth?
So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright?
I guess we got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone.
So, you think we'll be okay?
Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lena is confessing to the crime. It's a pretty big no-no. We can't have that. She says she did it.
No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal.
Oh, by the way, Emma,
Yes?
I know that song your phone plays when it rings.
What?
Dun 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 dun. It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it?
Hamburger.
It's like the stereotypical American thing that people always go,
Oh man, I gotta get myself a cheeseburger.
it's so bad. Instead of, excuse me, kind sir, I would like to order a cheeseburger, if that's okay with you. I would like a Big Mac with fries.
I'd like a Big Mac with fries and a McFlurry. And a big milkshake.
Okay, sir, I'll get that for you. You want fries and a milkshake? All right, okay, cool. So it's funny because it's taken me so long to get like a half decent American accent. So many years of doing like cringy impressions. Now I'm sort of happy with where it is. It's not perfect by any means, but like I can sort of fool people sometimes. A popular TV show for kids. I still slur my words, like popular, for example. Popular. The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma?
I'm sorry.
Can you tell me what you talked about?
She hung up right away.
I see. Okay. I do slur my words a lot. No, I think it's just I don't open my mouth enough. Maybe it's because I'm British. I've gotten so used to sort of it's sort of part of the accent to slur a lot of words. You know? It's like shorthand, basically, whereas American is like American is like full capitalized print, whereas British is like all lowercase shorthand. It's what I would. It's like American for the most part. It's very well pronounced. It's very, whereas British is a little bit more, little bit, a little. I don't know. A detective is murdered, and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. Like, horse mounted with horses? What? I'm not sure what you're getting at there. Yes, I would like to save.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bum, ba, bum, 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 ba, bum. Cool. How you guys doing? You enjoying the stream? Having a good time?
How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright?
Frankly, there's still a lot of gray areas.
Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area. Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate.
She looks off in the distance.
I believe in you, sis. I keep fucking telling you I did it. Just leave me alone. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice.
Yes?
A defense attorney should never believe their client. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that.
Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. There is one decisive difference between you and her.
And that is?
You're not a defense attorney.
I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright.
Oh. I'm glad. I don't mind if people just leave it on in the background, but it's always nice to hear that it's engaging enough, you know, to keep people's attention. My first trial without a Fae helping me. No one's gonna bail me out this time. No, you won't. She's gonna appear. I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself. Like a big boy!
Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way.
Ow. Ow. February 23rd, 10 AM. District Court Courtroom number 9. Have we been in number 9 before? Ah, back to good old familiar judge.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lena Sky.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgeworth. I don't know why he said that with such anger. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in a courtroom since its trial. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. What am I supposed to exclaim for that? I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. It's a hiccup.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please.
Chief Prosecutor Lena Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot.
Wow, he's so much more forceful in person. Choke me, Edgeworth.
Yeah, this is my first time playing this game. I haven't played it. This is my first experience. The only other experience is the one I mentioned before. With that, like, abridged comedy thing. I can't remember who recommended... Was it you, Chesette, who recommended these games? I mean, it would make sense considering your focus, your content is completely focused around these games, so I'm pretty certain it was you.
I suddenly feel like confessing to everything.
However, she will not pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness. Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Star, to the stand.
The cough-up queen? Professional witness.
Haven't I seen you somewhere?
You ordered the caviar lunch, right?
Ho ho! Caviar! I've never eaten caviar before!
The judge is really wolfing it down. Is it wolfing it down or is it woofing it down? No, it's wolfing it. Never mind. I'll shut up.
Ah, and for you, I have a Fiesta Bowl.
Thanks.
Will the witness state her name and profession?
Ah, and you, sir? Did you order the fingerprint lunch?
It's too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please.
No shit's given.
Well, Your Honor, how does it taste?
So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it fucking hurts!
Maybe you're allergic. Maybe that's what's happening.
Oh, my throat is swelling up. It's so fucking amazing. I can't... I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca.
What the hell does pickled tapioca taste like?
Name, profession, now!
Me? The name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth?
Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us. The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I've got love in my tummy. And I feel like loving you.
Hurry it up!
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional.
What exactly does that mean? Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Star was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective.
What? Miss Star was a detective?
Ah! I know who you are! Cough up!
Cough up Queen Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see.
He just had an epiphany.
Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Star.
Oh, he fans himself.
It's getting hot in here.
Just who is this lady? If I might have the court's attention over here.
Ooh, a diagram.
The parking lot at the prosecutor's office isn't divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for the visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks.
Not many spaces. To be honest, it must be a very small building.
I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutors' spaces, yes?
The crime took place by a car in the back of A block, in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out.
Right.
Unfortunately for her, there was a witness, and an arrest was made on the spot.
And who was this valiant witness?
Why, it was me, Your Honor.
Blush. Wink wink.
Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright?
I can't agree on principle, Your Honor.
It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope remains?
If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Starr.
Wait, are they talking about me? Oh, God.
Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed some...
Oh, again with the fucking sensing.
I saw it in my crystal ball, you see. Perhaps it was my finely honed detective intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest.
No, it wasn't in the chest. She said stomach. Well, he might have died by stabbing in the chest, but she said stomach, so, like...
Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend. How touching! Case dismissed. She's lovely. She brought me caviar and everything.
As you can see, there is no room for doubt.
The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than... the point of the knife, which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman!
So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed?
I'm still thinking about that.
It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. Like Monty Python.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
Fantastic. Cross-examining is my passion. Sorry, hold on a second. Just thought I'd clear my nose off mic. Okay. Press on everything. That's what we do. How did you know?
I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime. Yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy.
The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted.
Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim. Killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Miss Starr, do you have anything, something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by the prosecutors over there, I'd still be one.
Laid off? She was fired.
To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless.
Very well. You may continue, Miss Starr.
I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend.
Right. Keep pressing. This boyfriend, he's the detective?
Not that boyfriend, the security guard.
That boyfriend? You two-timing hussy! Get out of my courtroom! Get guilty!
Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Care to join? The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants.
I'll stick with the lunches, thanks. I don't date hussies.
Note to self, the judge had to think before replying. The security guard room is in the block in route A, is in the lot, blah 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 blah.
You're a prosecutor? That's fucking cringe, dude.
It's up on the second level so you can see everything from there.
That would be the room with the security sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunch boxes by car?
Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. So she was in B block when she witnessed the crime. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective intuition at work.
I don't know if this is going to be relevant or not. Also, I'm going to have to go in like 20-something minutes because I'm expecting a phone call at like 8-ish, but I want to leave some time before I end the stream immediately because I feel like we're not going to stop at exactly 7:30, so maybe like 7:40 or something. You sensed something? So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder?
It felt like, how would you say? Oh yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds.
I have no idea what that means.
Speaking of a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim Mr. Bruce Goodman also a detective?
Yes, well, he was like a young cheese.
Doing awesome adult things? I wouldn't call... It's like a survey I have to fucking answer. So it's probably not going to be amazingly exciting.
A young cheese?
A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience on the streets. A greenhorn.
Then I must be hard-yellowed and sharp as a tack.
Ah.
Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese.
What? Whoa, Emma, stop. That's just rude. Survey on phones? Yeah, I gotta tell him. I gotta sell him my phone. I'm talking to people? Why you act like I'm incapable of talking to people?
Good for you, you're taking a phone call. Yay, you're a good big boy. In any case, there in the lot I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car.
Isn't everyone incapable? To some extent, yeah. But some people are better at pretending than others. By garish car, you mean...
Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes.
Mr. Edgeworth's?
Are you unaware of this, Judge? That it was in his car? You should have read the case notes, surely.
Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's. Wasn't it?
Indeed it was. What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, you are sure it was the defendant?
But you're just like listening to the... Ah, that's a good thing. I should turn my ringtone on. Do you guys want to hear my ringtone? Let me fucking mute the fucking audio and turn the echo off. I hope it's the same. Is it gonna give me a preview of it if I... Do I have to, like, go into my... This one? Oh, that's really fucking quiet. Ah, God. Why is it so short? Play longer. Fucking... Play longer! Where is it? Pixel sounds, it's not in there. Am I gonna have to go into my actual fucking file explorer and look it up? Oh, woe is me and all my struggles in the world. Is it in the ringtones folder? Wherever that is. No, I've got a bunch of Fly Me to the Moons in ringtones, apparently, but I don't use those. It's Pururin, by the way. By the way. I genuinely don't know where it is. I'm sorry, guys, I failed you. Is there a music folder? No. Oh, there it is. I found it. This is my ringtone. I like it. It's like retro. Take me back to 2006. Please. You guys actually have favorite ringtones? You know, funny you mention it's not a ringtone, but an alarm sound. I used to have a Nexus 7 tablet, right? One of the old ones. And it had a beautiful alarm on it, and I just couldn't leave it behind, you know? So I made a point to like go into the fucking source files, hack my way through the source files, and download that specific alarm because I just thought it was so nice. And I can play that for you too, actually. Would you look at that? This is the alarm from my Nexus 7. How beautiful and calming is that? How lovely is that? To wake up in the morning to that. It's gonna make you want to fall asleep. That's a good point. Might have the exact opposite intention.
I saw her from no further than 30 feet away.
Ace Attorney theme? You should use the ringtone from the phone, the Steel Samurai theme.
I am certain it was her.
If she's telling the truth, we're doomed.
Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick.
I can nitpick with the best of them. Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness.
You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie.
Huh? Rookie?
Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me.
Yeah, I really like peaceful alarms for the most part. It doesn't take much to wake me up, I don't think. My brother used to be really bad for that. He used to have it on like full vibrate and he used to vibrate the whole fucking house. And he never would get up. So it would just keep going like... constantly. For like an hour at a time. It was like, Jesus Christ.
I'll fry you like a fritter, crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside.
That was inspiring.
I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism? I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed.
More like hoed, am I right?
Ooh. A photograph? You took this?
The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap. I took a picture.
Where's the fence in the photo?
In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera.
I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck.
Witness, why am I only seeing this photograph just now?
You think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again.
Fucking bitch.
My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs.
Well, this is most certainly the defendant.
Yes. Oh, that is unmistakably Lena Sky. So, what was the defendant doing at the time?
The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand.
Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying.
Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long. Isn't that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It's your knife, after all.
Yes, that's about right.
Prosecutors are by nature well versed in the location of a man's vital organs. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set.
You can't testify as to her ability to kill an egg. I mean a person. Fuck.
Perhaps a chicken salad set would have made for a better metaphor.
So the defendant was holding a knife. What then? Why does Edgeworth remind me a bit of Rayman when he turns his head? Anybody else getting that? Rayman vibes? I don't know why. The hair, maybe. Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. You did see her raise the knife to strike, no? Rayman? You don't know who Rayman is? For shame.
The defense has a point.
Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late.
Too late.
Yes. The next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon.
Rayman the bird.
What are you all? Are you guys fucking with me? Do you really not know who Rayman is? What are you fucking? What's wrong with you guys?
What the fuck? This is Rayman. This is fucking Rayman. Is it gonna... Oh, it's saved as a fucking web.p. Fucking Google Chrome ass. Fucking... Right, we're gonna... I'll bring up a... Right, okay. I'll bring up a picture of Rayman when we get back to, Edgeworth. And you tell me if you see the resemblance. Alright? You tell me. I see.
It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it.
You said that before. Anything else?
Scientifically speaking, Miss Starry's testimony is flawless.
Sounds pretty fatal to me.
What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty?
Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me more calm.
Don't smile like that! Somehow I always knew a day like this would come.
Fuck, we're not gonna get to Edgeworth again. Hold on. Let's see if we can get to Edgeworth just by pressing again. Come on. Edgeworth? 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 No, he didn't even say a word! Oh, there was a hydrate. Sorry. From Rabbids? Don't... He's not from Rabbids. Rabbids are from Rayman, aren't they? Oh, that was like 5 hydrates in one. You lucky boy.
Rayman Undertale?
Alright, there he is, right? Let me get this picture. No, fuck, wrong one. Just, It's uncanny, is it not? I mean, I don't see a difference here. I don't see... The likeness is uncanny. Oh, God. Yeah, blah, blah. Alright. She thrusts through into the chest. Right, okay. Everyone keeps saying chest. But she said stomach originally. The victim, not the victim. The defendant. Single stab wound was found. Where? Oh, lost from chest wound. Okay. Ray Edgeworth. Edgeman, the old Edgeman. That's what we call him. Oh, there was. Okay, I'm stupid. I was like, but where are the fucking chain links in the photo? But it was there. I just didn't notice it because I am blind. Victim's memo found in the car trunk. 67S 122. I have no fucking idea what that means. Alright. Chief Prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Do we know if it was in the right hand? It's not gonna... They're not gonna pull that one twice, are they? We already had a left hand, right hand bamboozle in the last case. No way they're gonna do it again. Through the wire fence, I saw the Chief Prosecutor standing next to a garish car. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my little... Does anybody see anything? Alright, Sonny, I'll see you later, my dude. I won't be streaming later. I gotta stop. Very soon, actually. In approximately 2 minutes, but, no, we can go for, like, 10 minutes more, maybe. I don't want to miss this phone call in case I get in, like, trouble or something. The government fucking hunt me down and murder me.
You should have just answered the survey.
Thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Right. Does anybody see any contradictions? Because I don't. I realize I'm the one playing this game, but I am inept, and I don't know how to play. Through the wire... Yeah, okay, well... when I sensed something, perhaps it was my friend... Was there not like a divider between... Right. Uh-huh. So, they were next to the car. I think the divider... You see the divider between the telephone and the car? I think that's going to come into play at some point, right? He dropped his wallet by the door for whatever reason, but that's not even... It's not even, remotely close to where the crime happened, apparently. Right. And I sense something. Thank you. So glad for once in my life I don't have to make my own clips. Oh, Rickrolls in that. Nice. I feel like a bit of a fucking failure when I have to go through my streams and be like, oh, that's a funny moment. I'll clip that for myself. Oh, my alarm's going off. It's screaming at me.
End the stream, you fuckwad. End it now.
I know. Alright, well, how about this? Ugh. How about we leave it on a cliffhanger? Oh, what happens next? I guess you're gonna come back tomorrow and find out. Oh. Oh, boo. What? Alright. don't mess up the survey. I fucking hope not. They might actually kill me if I do. Let's do the customary look around for people to raid real quick. Channels we think you'll like. Not interested, not interested, not interested. Bob Ross? Ooh. I know Bob Ross won't particularly appreciate the raid, but you guys want to watch some Bob Ross, maybe? Where's my recommended small communities? Fuck's sake. It never comes up anymore. I used to always get recommended small communities, and now I just don't. Very sexy of me to leave it like that. I got a blue ball, you guys, right? That's what strong, confident, sexy people do. They have the confidence to blue ball. Yeah, fuck it. We're fucking raiding Bob Ross.
Let's get our little round brush. I'm gonna take it and go into some yellow.
Can you guys
ochre.
hear that?
Oh, even a little bright red.
Oh, now you can't. Okay. I usually have my Chrome audio muted. Oh, it's got subtitles as well. How wonderful. All right, well, we're raiding Bob Ross. Hope you guys like painting. I can't. What? No. What? Oh. What the fuck? I can't raid this channel. Why not? Why not? I can't give my patronage to him? That just fucking sucks ass. Fuck. Art stream. Is someone doing an art stream? How about that? Who does? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna look up people under the art category. Recommended for you. Can I find an artist who isn't also a VTuber? That seems almost impossible. It's almost everybody. It's almost like it just goes hand in hand. How about this? How about this? Let's see here. The drawing emotes. Alright. That'll do. That'll do. Charisse? Alright, well, thank you guys for dropping by. Thank you to the new guys that stuck around from the raid also. I really appreciate it. If anybody's not followed and they'd like to see more tomorrow, I will be streaming tomorrow, hopefully. I don't think I have anything on. Nothing on a Saturday. Yeah, we'll be playing more of this at 5 p.m. GMT. So mark your calendars. That's the normal stream time. But yeah, thank you guys. It's always uplifting to hear that people enjoy the stream, and it really does make my day a lot easier, you know. So yeah, go be nice, go behave. I love you, and yeah, see you tomorrow maybe. Okay, bye bye. Love you. Mwah.